Hey everyone, I'm Joe and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode we were searching for Minsc in the sewers, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. We're going to go down here, more or less straight away I think, to the counting house, because I've started this quest, I'm invested in this quest, and I want to continue this quest. So we're in Flim Cargo, and we've killed a bunch of dogs in here. I'm assuming I shouldn't be in here, but we'll take a look around anyway. The door... I'm actually locked in right now. Okay, we're near a bunch of murder targets here as well. But we're very far away from where we were kind of making our way around. So we'll just take it as it goes, I think. We'll,
waste a step.
try and be as methodical as we can, otherwise my brain will get very overwhelmed. Yeah. Hello. Hello, everyone. Just ignore me. I bet they don't even care. They couldn't care less.
Should have docked her under one of those cranes and let the pulleys do the lifting.
Blast it. This cargo's heavy as lead. And I've got lumbago issues.
Okay, Uncle.
I'd like to get this tub. My last decent mate joined the Flaming Fists. Now I'm stuck with these two lugs.
Okay, what building's this? Another little tavern or something? Oh yeah, the Singing Lute.
The Singing Lute.
Hey, mate, you look pretty well geared up. Could you spare a healing potion?
As long as it's a small one. You don't look wounded to me.
No, but I expect to be. Once Helbert Hune's thugs catch up with me.
Hilbert Hune must be rich if they can afford to hire thugs to attack a Flaming Fist.
So rich they piss in golden pots. Or at least that's what Henrietta tells me. She's Helbert's daughter. We was engaged, secretly, but now it seems she's set to marry Dirk Rillin. I tried to see Hen, but Papa had other ideas.
And now you're preparing to be thrashed for love.
If I kick up a fuss, it might blow back on Hen. She's got troubles enough. Dirk Rillin is a major arsehole. I guess you've never been in love.
Or maybe I have. Here, take this healing potion.
Ah, my favourite flavour too. Thanks, mate. Don't fall for any patriarch's daughters.
Flavour? I didn't know there were different flavours on offer.
Reservations open for dinner tonight. For a meal that will warm your Baldurian soul. The Singing Lute.
Okay, well this door's red, so... there might be another way in. Oh, the counting house is right here though. I'm tempted to just go straight here. Oh, screw it, let's do it. After the brain's finished belching.
Sorry, but I'm a little busy here.
Have you seen what she's doing? Counting gold in front of a beggar. It's like eating bread in front of a starving child. Thank you, sir. At least some people in this world know kindness. I'm sorry to ask
God,
you.
look at him. Oh my god.
What now?
He looks insane. He looks really good.
You're not even very far in yet.
Coin maiden guard your coffers.
If you need help, sire, just speak to the clerks.
Am I allowed in?
Never wanted the easy path.
Yes?
Okay. I'll keep checking in with her to see if she's got any dialogue.
If you cannot get the coin you need here, try for a room at the Elf Song. Alan has plenty of space in his upper floors.
you're one of Barrack's friends sent to talk me down, tell him I've made up my mind. I'm buying that stake in the circus and running away. So,
If you're wise, you'll withdraw everything and clear out before this army arrives. I'm not taking any chances.
Back of the line. I already had to sit here while they marched some big bastard past like royalty.
Was he carrying a hamster by any chance?
Want a nip?
Account holders only from here. Vault pass?
I don't have a vault pass.
Meat, honey. Counter.
Captain needs to see your pass.
Speaking of seeing, can you... Well, can you see? What a weird helmet.
I'm moved.
Can't talk. Last time I misquoted her, head banker Glitterbeard locked me in a safety deposit box.
Either way, Glitterbeard.
Busy. Sorry.
Why the hells are they so slow? Mead Honey usually runs a tighter ship than this.
I heard about Stelmane this morning. Word of advice. When dukes start dropping like that, get your coin and get out of the city.
Sorry, sir, but these people won't see to themselves.
Some people just don't give a flying flump.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead Honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
You seem a little nervous, Sir Meat Honey. Had some difficult customers today? One in particular calling himself the Stone Lord, perhaps.
The who? The what? All right, fine. The head banker may have just taken a customer by that name down to the vaults. Rather large, rather heavily armed, which is against regulations. But I'm sure the head banker knows what he is doing.
I assure you, he does not. You are right to be nervous, but let us pass, and all will be well.
Well, who is this Stone Lord to you?
A lord of Rashomon, and we're his servants. He's likely to pull his contract if we don't set up his banquet table soon.
A lord in truth? Forgive me, he did not seem the type. Or, I mean to say, he was most down to earth.
Earthy. About describes him, yes.
It's most unusual, but that explains why the head banker is dispensed with normal procedure. I suppose I can let you pass then. Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Cool. Okay. Counting House family vaults. Morokan, Janathar, Grey, Ravengard, Gortash, Keen, Devere, Glitterbeard.
Wouldn't loiter too long here, sir. Makes the guards nervous.
Slower than usual today. You might be better off sticking your coin under your mattress.
I just want a little look.
Agreed. I just want a little look. I could actually...
A little chicanery.
No, don't pickpocket Joey.
You're a guild too, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
You're always guiding.
Okay, let's have a snoop. At first glance, this appears to be a standard log of Counting House accounts. However, a poorly concealed correction reveals that money's been diverted. The logs have been signed off by Glitterbeard, the head banker. On a bank pass.
How about this?
Something over there.
This book chronicles the methods Joaquin used to wrest control of her church from the hands of a sinister group called the League of Six-Fingered Gentlemen. Rather unsurprisingly, they were mostly financial methods, including bribery, blackmail, careful investment in certain enterprises, the withdrawal of key funds and investors from others. Equally unsurprising was the effect this had on Joaquin's enemies, who declared bankruptcy or opened their veins in their claw-footed bathtubs soon afterward.
That thing is tiny, and I am not.
Yeah. Oh, that just leads outside, look. To a little roof area. Oh, there's an alarm machine here. It's like Assassin's Creed. Are we gonna have to do a heist? We're gonna have to do a heist to get him out of here.
What's up for discussion?
Bank clerks.
Vault pass.
Here it is.
Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
Fair enough. A detailed record of gold in and out of the various vaults. While the individual vaults seem to have large amounts of money deposited in them and then simply left there, the main vault is a constant stream of gold in and out, handfuls of coins constantly being added and subtracted. It's a record of the working life of Baldur's Gate, a 10 days profit from a trader, a family dipping into their savings to buy bread, a child depositing a coin they got for their birthday.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Wow. Holy shit. Okay.
Have a lot on my mind and, well...
The camera's really weird down here. If I do that and then move it on my own, it goes back up again. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. This book tells the tale of the goddess Joaquin's capture at the deceptive hands of the demon prince Grazd. The pair struck a deal that the demon reneged upon, sealing Joaquin, the goddess of wealth, in his lair within the howling, maddening pandemonium of the abyss. Grazd has dreams for his own daughter to assume the throne of beaten gold and sparkling gems. What a dad. The novel describes with loving detail the band of adventurers guided by a priestess of Joaquin. It was they who freed her, defying Grazd and whisking Joaquin from the abyss, like a shimmering golden cork from a corrupt and wretched champagne bottle.
I have something to ask.
Mind your manners down here, sir. Titles don't mean much once you're in the vault.
A neatly kept ledger recording all shipments leaving for the docks. Entries record goods of all sorts bound for ships that will carry them the length of the Sword Coast and even further afield. Some laws carry specific notes such as handle with care, delicate cargo, keep dry, and remember to feed daily. That'll be all those parasites.
Just need to see your vault pass, please.
What can I expect below?
No idea. Our poster's out here. Besides his chosen swords, Head Banker Glitterbeard doesn't like us asking what goes on below. For security, I expect.
Here you are.
Looks in order. Blessed day to you.
Steer clear of the other crowd below, if I may. Don't think I'd trust them around an open vault.
Some will go quietly out the front door.
Good God.
Yes?
We're here. What have I to expect down here? This log records a list of recent visits to the Counting House vaults. Loris Mead Honey, Cynthia Boonproff, Rakath Glitterbeard.
Please refrain from entering until a staff member has opened the way for you.
What? Oh, cool. Okay, I see. It's very quiet down here.
For current door codes, please refer to the head banker's office. Highest security clearance only.
Do not approach any vault but your own. Make sure of the number before attempting opening. Do not ask a cash guard for help with locks, doors, or carrying valuables. They are here only to observe and to maintain security. No tipping. The following temporary note is attached to the sign. Warning, wet floor. Unsafe to use devices powered by bottled lightning. Oh god, I'm pressing all the buttons. What's the right number? No more water is to be used to clean the floor in front of the main vault. Use prestidigitation if you must clean there. We can't afford any more lightning mishaps with wet pressure plates. There'll be no more warnings, only dismissals. Glorious mead honey. We need to enter a code to pass.
Yes?
Do you know what the code is? Or is it saying if I cast lightning on the floor, will that open the door? Either we get electrocuted, or this actually works. Okay, that's not working. But I'm not actually seeing any water on the floor. Do I need to put my own water there? Wet floor. Unsafe to use devices powered by bottled lightning. But I'm not seeing any water on the floor. I did just pick up some water on that table in there. And I think I have some in my inventory.
Breathe deep and move.
Oh my god, I'm a genius. I mean, it was written right there in the note, but it's weird that you have to add your own water, but I guess it makes sense. I guess they just haven't cleaned the place in a while. Well, thank God for that, because I have absolutely no idea what the code was. I don't know if maybe Uktar mentioned it in the last episode, or if someone's mentioned it, but it's not in any of the mission things. So, fair enough.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. Hello, mouthful. We'll barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage. Drist the Drow exile. Heroes have power, aye. But not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now. Moradin's cracked clay.
What the fuck? What is happening?
There is no gold in here! If there is one thing Minsc hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsc. He still seems very much himself to me.
That's the Minsc Jaheira's been searching for. Good gods.
Dude, what a character introduction. Oh my god, that was sick. Why was he in the chest? We fought one of those ages ago in the Underdark. And it was a pretty difficult fight, and he just emerges from one and rips it apart. Why on earth was he inside it? Did he just get eaten by it while he was looking for gold, and then he's ripped his way out? That is so cool. Yeah. Let Jaheira reveal herself. Why not?
You.
Uh-oh.
Stone Lord. Ha! Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain.
Yep. We read about that in a note last episode. He's been manipulated.
The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done.
Crap.
Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists, then find out where they are nesting.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, we read about that in a note in the sewers. I think he's been manipulated by a false Jaheira. That's why he's been working for the cult, I guess. Death's Head of Baal.
On the hunt.
Oh, have they all got sanctuary? Ah, shit. Wait, I can hit him with my regular arrow, but I can't hit him with my sneak attack. Oh, that bloody unstoppable. These guys are very annoying. Oh, you bastard. I'm sorry, what? How much damage did you just do? Jesus, he's got his mage armor on as well. Christ. You can't one-shot my guy. I don't know what you're trying to find, love, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, these guys are dishing out some damage. That's good. Oh. Oh, I could have healed. Starring stunned as well. God, these guys suck. Yeah, just stun everyone, why don't you?
Lest I sit down for a rest and not rise again.
God, Gale. Shit. Three bouts of unstoppable. God, it really is just worth targeting one enemy with that, isn't it? God, he's a really not a good healer. But it's better than nothing. Dash. Crouch. Shoot. Uh-oh. What's the point of stunning her if you're just gonna kill her? Oh man. I feel like I've got a glass cannon team at the minute. They're very powerful, but they're not very durable. Dude, I might... These guys are doing a lot of damage. They're not even getting a chance to recover. There has to be a better way to get rid of that. I'm gonna have to go down here with these guys and rely on them, I think. Oh, but if I move, this, they're gonna go invisible, aren't they? At least these guys can do damage. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's it. That's my whole turn. Holy shit, these guys are horrible to fight. Okay, we've restarted the fight. Because I don't think there was any feasible way I was going to do that the first time. Great. Instant. See, Jaheira's not good here because I need magic missile to get rid of all that unstoppable. I can't use her regular attacks. Okay, now go prone. Okay. Go on then, cast your spell. Oh, that spell really helped. Thanks, buddy. Wait. Did that dude just cast lightning bolt on Gale? Why is this... There's a dude here, isn't there? So why is this eye not working? See invisibility. Shouldn't I be able to see who's invisible here?
The lance board is set.
I'm gonna start to get him away over here. There we go. Just for now. Look at all the invisible guys. That's insane. It's just constant invisibility. I can't... The eye isn't working for some reason. And I can't see of any other way that I can reveal them. Like, what do I do now? I can't see anyone on the map. Other than the ones down there who are too far away.
Time for a new...
They can just go invisible on every turn. Fuck. I need to do the resonation punch so that I can get that explosion off, but I don't... He's invisible. But he's got singing sword on, so he's around here somewhere. Fine, I'm just gonna jump over here then. I don't really know what to do with her. Okay. Find them then, please. What? And then invisible again. I don't... God, this sucks. Fingers crossed. Look, why can I shoot him with a regular arrow? But sneak attack is blocked. I guess it's when I crouch down. Oh, don't dual wield them. Oh, look at them both. Shit. I think I was trying to shoot him and I shot her by accident. Man, there's two guys here. Really? Thought that would reveal someone. We'll find him then. Oh, good. What's the point in that? There's a bit overkill, but oh well. Are you getting up or not?
I think this is it.
He's got 3 blues. It's a shame she can't lift him up. I don't even know where the last enemy is. Yeah, that makes sense. And now I can't do anything as Jaheira, damage-wise. But I can throw a potion at least. Oh my god. Bloody hell. Well, sorry to be negative, but that fight sucked. Man, I did not enjoy that. That's probably my least favourite fight in the whole game. There's no fun fighting enemies that are just constantly invisible. And I'm meant to have a bloody eye that lets me see them, but I didn't see it working for some reason. But okay, it's done now. Yeah, what with their invisibility and their unstoppable and their sanctuary, those guys are not fun to fight. And what sucks as well is they're Orin's guys, so when we go in to fight Orin, gosh, he's probably going to be surrounded by these types of enemies. Orders from Jay. Stonelord Strike Team. Update on the counting house operation. We've been tipped off to expect an ambush once we reach the vault, but the guild underestimates us as usual. And if we maintain coordination, we should be able to shrug it off without casualties. Let the Stonelord take the lead. If you deal efficiently with the cash guards, there may be time to gather additional funds before we withdraw. Bring everything to the cistern in the sewers. I've already been down there. Right, let's talk to everyone and the guys below.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsc against us. I am sorry, but I am just tired.
Yeah, I get it. Enough sulking, Harper. Now's not the time to grow soft.
Oh, a terrible rallying speech. No poetry. Not even a little pat on the head. When I left Minsc to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsc would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsc unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool. Hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face.
You don't have to explain, Jaheira. You're worried for your friend. It's not a crime.
No. But snotting into my sleeve while there is still work to do is. Come then. We need a lead, and bullying this banker ought to make me feel better.
Minsc puts on quite a show of brawn. Even if there's no brain worth mentioning. I mean, I hate to judge the proverbial book, but that oaf may be all cover and no pages.
Of all the places I expected would find this Minsc, crawling from the broken jaws of a mimic wasn't high on my list. What's life without a few surprises, eh?
A log of notes kept by those on duty in the vaults of the bank. They detail the comings and goings of any visitors to the vaults, including any deposits or withdrawals made. They use coded language to preserve some visitors' anonymity, but a recent entry seems pretty straightforward. A representative from the Saar family visited the vaults in the late evening, depositing an unknown item. His behaviour was unusual, and he responded to standard questions with shock and horror. I reported his strange behaviour per protocol, but was told this was to be expected from the representative of this particular client. No further questions were permitted. Okay, well I don't think anyone died this time.
First time the vault's been breached the entire time I've worked here.
Glitterbeard, this feels like the right time to tell you that I'm well aware of the accounting regularities in your most recent guild teeths. But don't worry, you have a chance to make up for it. Get this right and you'll have the honour of being the one guild outfit to survive a raid by the Stone Lord. Get it wrong, then you'd best make sure he kills you. NF. 9 fingers.
Still catching my breath.
You can tell 9 fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear. Wait. You're no Guild-sworn. Who are you?
I'm the heroic tale you'll tell your children. A touch of gratitude is in order.
Gratitude of the gold variety, I suppose you mean. Good luck with that. The Stone Lord just cleared our vaults. And now he has enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
And he wouldn't even know what to spend it on. It's the cult that needs that money. Why?
You think anyone told me? 9 Fingers sent word the Stone Lord was going to try his luck on our vaults. So she told me to cooperate. Lure him in. Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup.
Crone?
Look, I just mean to say, we both want him caught. If you've got your sights set on the Stone Lord, anyway. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it?
How much was taken?
Try all of it. Every penny of civilian lodgings, anyway. I mean, not like we'd lead him into the private vaults, but still. A lot of Baldurians waking up poor tomorrow. What he can do with that kind of coin doesn't bear thinking about.
What, so he took the money of the poor, but somehow didn't take any of the money of the rich? Got it, got it. Say I find the money, what's to stop me from keeping it for myself?
Compassion for your fellow folk? Or maybe just good sense? That much money only paints a target on your back. In our hands, it keeps the city ticking over. Stock in merchant stalls, food in hungry bellies. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. There's treasures greater than gold. Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me, I've got ledgers to amend.
Okay, a cultist in the counting house carried a note mentioning some hideout in the cistern. We should head down to the sewers to search for the Stone Lord. We found a note on one of the cultists. It explains that their hideout is in the sewers. Okay, we're going back down there? Oh, not again. I'm fed up with the sewers now. Enchanted security.
She wasn't even scratched. Has turned to the absolute. Maybe there's something.
Okay, that's like 5 23s in a row now. Maybe I can't pick it. Oh, there we go. Bloody hell. Nymph cloak. The charmers, seducers, philanderers, flirts, gallants, beguilers, ravishers, rogues, tempters, and tantalizers of the Feywild all share one common trait. They make you feel as if you are the only diamond among the drift. You gain additional level 2 spell slot. Yes, yeah. Man, well I can't do that on all of these. I'm gonna have no thieves' tools left. I bet there's some good stuff in them though. Okay, I'm sure I'll be long resting soon. Advantage on persuasion checks. Okay, just take everything because my inspiration might run out. These guys don't seem at all bothered that we're robbing all their safes. Yeah, we might not do all of them. The long arm of the Gur. God, there's a lot of stuff in here. Are they really not bothered? Knock knuckle gloves. Sleight of hand +1.
Maybe Nina still needs a cracked skull. Less drama working in the bloody festival.
Oh god, am I stealing kids' stuff here? Oh no, am I? Oh. Oh, okay, oh. Oh. Well, it's Astarion that's doing it, it's not me. So, don't blame me. The Patriarch blackmail files. This is a thick notebook containing background dossiers on all the leading patriarch families of Baldur's Gate, cross-indexed to show the web of business arrangements and intermarriages between them. The typical entries as follows: Hlath family, Revistas, relatively speaking, real estate money, Upper and Lower City, owns Elfsong Tavern, Singing Lute, Stormshore Row, is a silent partner with minority stake in the Blushing Mermaid, head of family is nominally the elderly Lord Orthogon Hlath, but in practice all decisions are made by his business-savvy daughter, Matron Marigold. Exploitable vulnerability, favourite grandniece, Holiday Hlath, heir to Lord Orthogon, is an insatiable gambler and owns substantial debts in dicing halls from Stone Eyes to Sow's Foot. Was that English? I think it was English. Valuation, I'm reading these because I'm getting my money's worth. Valuation assessment of patriarch dossiers compiled confidentially by Ser Uktar, Guild Bursar. Esteemed Mother Superior, this peerless collection is clearly the fruit of many years' intelligence work, and speaking professionally, I found reviewing it to be personally rewarding. It would also be financially rewarding if, at need, the Cloister chose to sell it to the highest bidder on the Gate's black market. In such an event, I recommend offering it to Nine Fingers Keen at the Guild. Of course, to Edvard Needle of Baldur's Mouth, and to Blaze Liara Portier of the Flaming Fist. To get your best price, mention to each that you are offering it to the others. If a situation becomes urgent, any of these will gladly buy these dossiers outright for several thousand gold, but you get more in an auction.
These ledgers are never going to balance.
I think if these are the high security vaults, then I'm hopefully just stealing from the rich. Which in my book is, in this world, you know. But that chest of children's toys and stuff has me thinking otherwise. But oh well.
What do you think you're...
The Astral Prism heist. Gortash's private memoir notes. Wait, what? Oh, dude, this is Gortash's safe. Number 16, the Astral Prism heist. After that dream I had about the Githyanki threat to our accelerated grand design, my research led me to pore through the old archives left behind in Moonrise Towers by the High Heralds. These records included some surprising early sources, both Githyanki and Githzerai, that mentioned a relic or artifact called the Astral Prism, or Prison. Though the source of its power was unstated, this artifact was reputed to be able to project a field that disrupted illithid psionics. Such an artifact would clearly be an existential threat to both our absolute ambitions and the grand design. All three of the ancient sources agreed that the Astral Prism was in the hands of the Githyanki Lich Queen, Vlaakith. Thus was born the plan to send a tadpoled strike team in a regrown Nautilord piloted by the Emperor to steal the Astral Prism from Vlaakith. Thus was born the plan to send a tadpoled strike team in a regrown Nautiloid piloted by the Emperor to steal the Astral Prism from Vlaakith. Is that when the Emperor went rogue and... or something happened there? That's when the Emperor went rogue and got trapped in the Astral Prism or something?
Bloody jobs.
I don't know. Regrown Nautiloid piloted by the Emperor to steal the Astral Prism from Vlaakith. That wasn't the beginning of the game, was it? That wasn't the ship that we were on. Got private memoir notes number 9. To take control, we were deep in Mephisto's vault, burgling the crown of Karsus, when I saw next to the crown that the wily Archdevil had a portfolio labelled Accelerated Grand Design. I couldn't resist taking that as well. The portfolio contained plans compiled by a mad Aloon, known only as Blue Apex, for a version of the Illithid Resurgence. A grand design that called for mass tadpoling of both friends and enemies, but not to convert the tadpole into mind flayers, rather to suspend the Ceramorphosis under powerful magic to create a vast and unconscious hive mind commanded by an enhanced elder brain. My mind, trained in the tyrannical tenets of Bane, instantly saw that this was a means to perpetuate a powerful religious hoax, a mass movement controlled ultimately by none other than myself, for who but the chosen of Bane could master so grand a design? Holy crap. This is some juicy stuff. Transcript of key passage in the interrogation of Flovus Nuge, steward of the Knights of the Shield Hall. Black Hand, where did you begin to suspect that Duke Stelmane was not herself? I cleared her dinner dishes after a meal of mutton pie, but when I got the dish up to the kitchen, the mutton was brains. And not brains? And not sheep brains either. So I started poking around. In the Elfsong cellar? In the Knight's secret chambers, yes, and I found a cell with a body in it, a corpse in city prison stripes. A dead state prisoner? If I tell you about this, you're going to let me go, right? Right. It was a condemned criminal with the top of their head shattered and the brain mostly gone. In Stelmane's rooms? The secret part, yes. That's why she found me. She what? Found me. It found me. At first I thought she was blue and floating, but then it was just Stelmane. She smiled. I don't remember anything after that. So he went down there and found the Emperor. After that, or Stelmane was a mind flayer herself. It found me. At first I thought she was blue and floating, but then it was just Stelmane. She smiled. I don't remember anything after that. Wow, this is great stuff. Oh, I don't have any inspirations left. Okay. Why don't we long rest and do the rest of these when I've got my inspirations back?
Still breathing.
Because I do need to long rest anyway, I think. I think it's about time we take off this cap of curing. And I might put this on actually. Advantage on persuasion checks and advantage on deception checks. I kinda like that actually. Let's run around with it on for a bit. Yeah, why not? Why not? It actually matches his camp clothes. Well, I wish I could wear that with my camp clothes.
Minsc believes a doppelganger to be Jaheira. He is being manipulated. I am all but certain.
Yeah, we know, we know.
Minsc. He seemed to believe that doppelganger was truly Jaheira. A sure sign he's being manipulated.
Yeah, I know. Of course he's being manipulated.
Minsc is being tricked. By the hells, we've got to rip him away from that shapeshifter.
I am loath to admit it. But if we can pacify Minsc, he may be a worthy companion. Any man who can resist being digested by a mimic may even give an elder brain food for thought.
I think Minsc might have fled down into the sewers.
The Undercity is perilous. But I recall Minsc making a home down there in the old days. To plant his boot on the very bosom of evil. Or some such. I'll mark an entrance, I know. From there, we shall just have to follow our noses.
Wow, a normal sleep. A normal sleep. Okay, back to robbing the bank. Oh, 23 again. I'm sick of that number.
Mum used to tell me about Minsc and Ratterman. Now I've got a story for her.
A father's diary. Ravengard's Scourger. Oh, it's Ravengard's vault. Ravengard's father was the sort of man who works with his hands and communicates in grunts. In his heart his son vowed to do better. But when Will was born, Ravengard felt a strange gravity that drew him away from his son. That's so sad. This is a worn and much handled journal in which older Ravengard recorded his favourite memories of his beloved son Will. A typical entry follows. 15 Flame Rule. Spent the afternoon with Will on the docks down by the Water Queen's house, relaxing on the planks through the harbour fog. Though the harbour fog swallowed the sun as usual, Will asked if the temple wave servants were real mermaids, and I told him they certainly looked the part, but real mermaids could breathe underwater, and rarely showed their faces above it. Then I'm going to swim down and catch one, he shouted, and dove off the end of the dock. He kept trying to hold his breath and stay under the surface, but eventually got exhausted and I had to haul him out, minus his new shoes, alas. But I'll never forget his smile as he said, "I saw one, father. I saw a mermaid, a real mermaid." Then his eyes grew misty and he added, "She was beautiful." Oh my god, that's so sad. Can we give that to Will? I really hope we can. Man, I'm sorry that we didn't rescue you, dude. I am sorry. Trident of the Waves. Umberlee, the goddess of the sea, is deeply capricious, intelligent, and not nearly as wet around the edges as the domain might suggest. She often demands sacrificial tribute from sailors such as their ships, their cargo, and while she's at it, them. On a hit, create a 2-meter water surface centered around the target. Pretty cool. Okay, we got some proper valuables out of that. 10,000 gold! I can buy 2 statues. Letters written in a rough, hasty scroll. Latest load of barrels didn't arrive. No word from Kairos, assuming the worst. Can't wait any longer. The plan must go ahead. Use what you have now. Deal with complications later. Yeah, I'm assuming Minsc has...
These footprints started in the sewers.
Taken everything. Oh, another vault. So he came down here to rob the vault, and then they captured him. The guild captured him using the chest. I'm assuming.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Elegant studded leather. Advantage on stealth checks. That looks so good for Astarion. Finally some better armor for him. Because we've had this more or less the whole game. The penumbral armor. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, very nice. I like it with the cloak. That is awesome. I'm really surprised that they just don't care about us robbing the bank. It's really weird. Right, let's leave, I guess. I think we're done here. Cool mission. Cool mission. I did not enjoy that fight, but cool mission. Okay, let us escape the vault. I'm very surprised that we didn't have to kind of break our way out of here. I thought we would. I thought we'd like rescue Minsc or something and have to do like a heist to get out of here. Because there's, like I said, there's alarms and stuff upstairs. And all sorts. But I guess not.
Seems simple enough.
I mean, I'm not actually out yet, but... No, it looks like everything's hunky-dory. We found a trail of muddy footprints in the vault. They reek of the sewer. Return Rakath's gold. Yeah. Okay, to the sewer then. Maybe I should have... Should I have gone here first and then explored the sewer? The thing is, I had to go to the sewer to get to the Guildhall to know that he was at the counting house. So I'm not sure. He's probably going to be somewhere we've already been. Through that sluice gate, I would imagine. Around here.
Less quiet party with friends, more days of hedonistic debauchery. But otherwise, yes.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster. But you know what? I'm learning to enjoy the taste of chaos. Count me in.
Count me in as well, although I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. I missed the first half of it.
But ends not as bad as it could have.
Oh, hey. Oh, not Roa Moonglow again. Dude, she's everywhere. Is she working with Minsc? Wait, let me examine him first. Oh, never mind.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our Lady. We serve only the absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zhentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend too?
Rodent?
Enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect, and you will return to the Guildhall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course. I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsc has caught you.
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the Guildhall.
Oh no.
Find another way, please.
I was gonna say, let's not kill him. The Mad Rashomar. Okay, he didn't recognise his rodent, so he must have some sort of either brain damage or probably a tadpole, to be honest. The Fate Jaheira's probably convinced him to get a tadpole. I won't be surprised. Okay, we've got to kill her as well, have we? Damn, she was a really good merchant. She's probably the best merchant in the game, actually. She had some really good stuff. My two thoughts are to kill... We'll call her Fake Era. Kill Fake Era first, and then something might happen to him. If not, then we'll knock him out. Hopefully that should work.
The subtle approach.
Okay, well, sorry, love. I appreciate you selling me your stuff. I need to remember to do a melee attack to knock him out. Because last time I tried to knock someone out, I'm pretty sure I shot them in the head with an arrow, and, well, that didn't knock them out.
But to keep going.
But there's Jaheira right here. Come on, buddy, snap out of it. I like the sound of this guy, and I really don't want to have to kill him. Oh crap, she's trying to escape. Oh crap, I just disengaged. I was meant to, dash. Okay. We knocked her out. What? There's no gold. Oh, don't mind if I take all your stuff. Anyway. Sharpened Snare Cuirass. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws when resisting your attacks and spells that inflict restrained. I guess Joey's the only one who could properly make use of that. Astarion can't. Disadvantage on stealth checks. Eternal Devotion. Recite your oath to regain 1 channel oath charge. That's a Shadow Art. Temple Trader's Key. Intricate Key. Drake Throat Glaive. Enemies have disadvantage on saving throws against your Dragonborn Breath weapon. Okay, there's no gold in it, because I guess we need to return it. That makes sense. I think. Okay, I'll leave her knocked out then. Why not? Why not?
Against the darkness swarming, his senses a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Killed her.
He won't stay down for long. Tell your Lolth to protect him from the Elder Brain's influence. Quickly!
No. This one will not aid our cause. Get rid of him.
Dude, extend your protection to him. Absolutely.
Don't be is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us.
Dude, come on now. Think logically. We need all the allies we can get, and if we kill him right here... like, what would Jaheira say to that? She'd leave. Oh, should we assert some dominance? You will do as I command.
No, I will not be coerced into protecting him. You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind, pure chaos.
The mind flare pours poison in your ear, I think.
He does.
I will tear the prism from your grasp and throw it into the deepest lava pit I can find. Long after our bones are dust and ash, the walls of its prison will still be burning. Now help my friend!
She bluffs. Surely she would not risk the fate of all for one simple life.
Oh my god, dude, just help him. It doesn't matter. Help him.
Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath
God, stubborn
yours.
dick.
The still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images flash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder, burrows deeper, as a familiar face crystallizes before you.
Jaheira, you killed her!
You are being dramatic.
The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There. It is done.
Jaheira? I do not understand.
Good. That means you're back to your old ways. We have a lot to discuss. But first, you have someone to thank.
In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more. More memories, sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the Dead Three.
You saved Minsc. While he danced like a Mind Flayer's meat puppet. Why?
Because I'm infected too. I know your actions weren't your own.
A level head and a kind heart. It is well that Boo kept me from crushing either. I would be rid of this parasite. Minsc takes orders from only one tiny beast. And he is much cuter than any mind maggot.
Oh my god, I love him.
He is... Where is he?
Yeah, where is he? Oh my god, I love this guy. What? Okay, I'll read that in a sec. Oh my god, did you just break through the wall? Jesus, dude. Can we chill?
My friend, from our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings. But none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust in Minsc.
I do trust you. I think.
Minsc finds that the less thinking he does, the easier the trusting comes.
I don't think that's good advice.
Wait! You gaze into Minsc's soul and see his foul crimes. You smell the stench of evil upon him, pointy claws primed, ready to scratch out his eyes. I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. No? You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart. And whiskers. And cute little nose. You are right, of course. There is still much evil for Boo and Minsc to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing, understand? This is Boo. And Boo, meet you?
I'll be honest, a big chunk of me thought he was going to be imaginary. And that's fine, there's nothing wrong with having an imaginary friend. It is an honor.
No, it is a hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Fear
what?
not, you will learn the difference in time.
I think I read about them. Back in the Druid Grove.
Lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as... Boo, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's gate of evil. Together!
I don't know what to say. I'm equal parts confused and equal parts loving this. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's a party member! That's so hype. God, are we not so late in the game? I did not think we'd be getting any more party members in Act 3. Again, it makes you think how long's actually left of the game. I know we've got a lot of quest markers to do, but Christ. Unless he's just going to hang around the camp, but I highly doubt it. I think this guy's a party member. That is so cool. Can I trust you not to turn on me again, Stone Lord?
I give you my solemn vow. Should any of us show signs of weakening to the worm, or any other evil, Boo will slaughter us all in our beds. I hope this brings you comfort.
Good enough for me. Let's go.
Miniature as Boo is, he is also giant. You will need to make room for us, my friend.
My god. Awesome. Astarion can leave, I guess. I don't think he'd be able to take this seriously. And I'd be worried about him saying something mean. These guys need to be protected at all costs.
I would object, but sitting by the fire while you do all the hard work sounds marvelous, actually.
Sounds like Boo's going to be doing the hard work.
Get comfortable, Boo. We go to battle and... to glory, or glorious death.
Minsc approves. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Oh, he's a ranger! Oh, thank Christ he's a ranger. The only class that I'm not using. I know they said he was one, but like, if he joined and he was a monk, I would have lost my shit. Yes, we've got a party member of every class now, I think. I'm so glad I didn't make Jaheira a ranger. So glad. It's the best choice I've made in this game.
Have you met my hamster?
First thing we'll do, the honorary right of a new party member. Read his underwear, of course. Tight, aerodynamic, and built for maximum breathability, humidity is no friend to hamsters. I hope to God he doesn't keep Boo in his underwear. Although that might just confirm it. Man, there's nothing more hype in this game than getting a new party member. I just feel like we've got so many now.
Still breathing.
Oh my god. This is incredible. And I think he's voiced by Matt Mercer as well. As if I couldn't love him even more.
Do you feel it, Boo? The path of virtue beneath my boots once more. Boo and I, we are in your debt, my friend.
Okay, let's talk to him properly back at camp. Talk to everyone back at camp. This definitely cheered me up after that god-awful fight in the counting house. I am at max energy now, ready to run around with this dude and his hamster. So what was all that about him being a statue? I thought Jaheira said he'd been turned into a statue or something. This dude's... I mean, who'd have thought we'd get the best character in the game so late? Why didn't you give me this dude earlier? Oh my god, I'm so glad I did this quest now. Imagine if we'd saved this quest till last. What is he doing?
Always at your side.
Minsc has great heart. We shall need the likes of him for the trials to come.
Boo seems like a worthy addition to our group. His pet, Minsc, may prove useful also.
Always good to talk, my friend.
No. Shit, I think it skipped his dialogue. I don't know why. I didn't press anything. Fuck.
I will fight alongside Minsc. But if he so much as refers to my butt, let alone attempts to kick it, I will skewer that damned hamster of his.
I think you might have made a terrible mistake. Huh? Chasing rumor halfway around the city and back. Crossing the guild. Wading through filth. Defying the one creature upon whom your very life depends. All for a madman and his rodent. The Absolute threatens thousands. The entire coast. And still you risked much to help one man. I should berate you. But I can only say thank you. Your reasons were your own. But whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight, huh? Both of us. To the very end.
That's so nice. And I'd defy the Emperor in a heartbeat, if it means getting this guy. Don't go getting sentimental on me now, Harper.
Those misty eyes are just age. Yes, I feel myself growing older as we stand here. So, lead the way. We're yours to command.
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Boo is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsc?
Do you remember why you were meeting with the Zentarim?
So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining hoard. You think Minsc could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about. But we shall simply... Boo! Why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to... once again, in smaller words? I see. This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsc is knowing more than Minsc knows. But it is a difficult thing. There are memories of this time that Minsc does not remember. And Boo suggests that, just as he helps with tricksome itches in awkward places,
Oof.
you must reach what Minsc cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
This is incredible. Okay, so that's more or less confirmation that he keeps him in his underwear. Probably a bit deeper by the sounds of it. Shall we? I am curious. And he's given us permission to. You sound reluctant.
The worm has already whipped me around the city like a slack-backed pony. I have no wish to saddle myself a second time. But if it cannot be Boo who pops inside my skull for a rummage, then I trust you. Or Jaheira, but she is currently possessed of an empty head.
Okay. Okay, he's given us permission, so let's do it.
At first, there is nothing. His mind is empty as a still expanse of open country. But then... your face, the Stone Lord's face, mirrored in bloodied steel. In the heat of burning buildings, you hold your blade high above pale, frightened faces.
No, that is not right. I slew only monsters. The voice said that they were monsters.
A whisper. The Absolute's voice, twisting the petty guild thieves before you into snarling, savage beasts, feeding on the weak of your city.
The guild. The Stone Lord hunted them, peeled away their rotten ranks one by one to lay bare their corrupt heart. 9 fingers keen. That is what the Absolute bought Black Zentis Steel to do. To kill the Guildmaster.
Man, I feel bad for him. He's not the brightest, and it's probably easy for him to get corrupted. Oh yeah, we need to hurry back to the Guildhall. I didn't even think about that now that he's in our party. So the Zhentarim overthrow the guild. What then? What do the cult get?
What does it matter? Cultish thinking has occupied Minsc's mind for long enough. Now is time for doing. And this talk of evil overthrowing evil, pah! Like a many-headed hydra biting at its own throat. Bring forth the hydra, says Boo. More faces for the punching. First we pop the Zhentarim blood, then we show 9 fingers, the 5 fingers of Minsc. Yes?
As simple as that.
Yes? Yes.
Man, I want to talk to Boo. I've got speak with animals. I'd love to talk to him. Crap, I don't have speak to animals on. Oh, I hope he wasn't talking that whole time, and I could have understood it. Shit, could I have? Oh, we'll see.
You come to speak of the last time Minsc stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo.
You're quite quick to call me friend.
Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends?
Of course we're friends, friend.
Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand, whenever you need them. Unless I die, or you die, or you do anything at all to upset Boo.
I will try my best not to.
Does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through?
Answer me honestly. What's with the hamster?
Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough?
Ah, okay. We can't. I speak with animals. Why can't I understand him?
Can you not? Do you not see his noble bearing? The deep wells of wisdom that are his eyes? Boo speaks of much. Perhaps one day, you will be ready to listen.
Perfectly.
Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
Enough joking. Does the hamster actually speak to you?
There is nothing jestful in the bond between a ranger and his companion. Before Boo, I was a typical berserker of Rashomon. Duty-bound and full of my own seriousness. The problem with one so gazing of their navel, however, they are easily ambushed. Brigands split my skull like a sodden wineskin. It was as I recovered that Boo first appeared. He told me that I had felt the great poking finger of justice, marking Minsc as its champion and Boo as my guide. As for the headache, well, justice cannot always afford to be gentle.
So you're a paladin of justice?
Do not be ridiculous. If any of us is chosen by the gods, it is obviously Boo. Now, shall we away? My boots crave the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.
I'd like to know a little more about you.
There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge.
Jaheira said you spent a century as a statue on the Wide. I'd like to hear about it. Okay. So he's not a statue anymore. Got it.
Ah, you come in search
Well,
of
clearly he's not,
stories.
but, you know.
It is not yet time to tuck Boo in for the night, but very well. After our adventurings with the Ballspawn, Boo had had his fill of godly flesh. So, we returned to Baldur's Gate for a time. After all, in every city there is a sweaty underbelly, crying out for a virtuous scrubbing. None better to wield the brush than Minsc and Boo. Perhaps we rubbed some villain's rump a little too raw. This Minsc does not know. One moment we stood in the city slums. The next, ambush! Then Minsc and Boo woke on the Wide with stone dust in sensitive places.
What was it like being a statue?
If you wish to know the answer to that, ask a statue. For Minsc, those years passed as quick as a hiccup. It was long ago, then it is now.
You travelled 100 years in a moment. What do you make of this new world?
I do not like these metal men on the streets, or the villains who hide behind them. But the new world is not so different to the old one. The city still clings to the hill. The sea still stretches on forever. And the stench of evil still makes Boo wish for a tiny peg on his nose. As long as that stench remains, no matter how old or young the world is, Minsc and Boo will not rest.
Yeah, we've got mobile phones as well now, dude. You gotta move with the times. Is it true you travel with a Ballspawn who saved Baldur's Gate?
Countless tales are told of Boo and Minsc. Many of them are so outlandish that even I do not know if they are true. Did Minsc bravely fend off the seductive vials of a succubus in the cloisters of Candlekeep? Maybe. Did he take a bath in the river Styx and temporarily forget himself? I do not remember. Did he travel with a spawn of the god of murder, who warred against his evil brethren and battled triumphantly at the throne of Baal itself? Of course! It was a splendid adventure.
What is your fondest memory of adventuring with Ballspawn?
The bards sing of fallen gods and mighty battles, but that is a small part of any saga. They do not sing of the times in between, when Saravak's butt had been kicked so hard that we thought he would never return. We settled in Baldur's Gate for a while. Gorian's Ward, Imoen, Jaheira, Minsc, Boo, and Dinah here. My witch. She hated the city at first. Too busy, she said. Too noisy. Too many people. She complained of the smell. although she complained of Boo's smell too, and he smells of fresh honey cakes, so Minsc believes her nose was confused. Then, one day, we walked past a shop full of wonders. Tiny magics fizzed in the air, and wizards from every corner of the world bickered and bartered. Sorcery sundries. Dinah here fell in love. Dragged poor Minsc there every day, and made him stand watch while she browsed the shelves. Minsc frowned and complained. He felt more like a babysitter than a berserker. But how Dinah here smiled. Not long after, Minsc and Boo were captured, and Dinah here was dead. I would gladly be a babysitter again to see her smile. That is what I remember. More than any battles against Baal and his spawn. Yes, Boo. I know you miss her too.
I'm assuming these are all references to the older games. In which case, that's just reaffirmed my choice to absolutely play the older games at some point. Which I was always going to do. I know they're a lot older and a lot less advanced and stuff. But I'm absolutely going to play the older games. Especially if characters like Minsc and Jaheira and stuff are in them. So if you'd like to see that at some point, not straight after this, but at some point, then do let me know. Absolutely, I'd love to do that. You seem so positive for someone who's lost so much.
Boo says the tadpole thrives on her misery. To think dark thoughts is only to feed the darkness. It pleases Minsc more to sour its stomach with good thoughts. Or better yet, not to think at all. With this in mind, Minsc thinks he has gathered enough fluff from gazing at his navel for the moment, no?
When our minds mingled, I saw some strange things.
Huh? The mind of Minsc is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface. A lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsc, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsc you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Thrice laced in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting bridges too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsc. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots.
No, but I have sniffed your underwear. Man, you can be so mean in this game. Just unnecessarily mean. Even if I did an evil playthrough, I wouldn't say that. It's just so mean. Never mind your pants, you've walked between planes, fought gods.
Well, as have you, no? Do not forget that when you gaze into Minsc, Minsc also gazes into you.
Look at the statue in the background.
We both fight evil, wherever it is found. The who and where are less important than the hamsters you meet along the way. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's worms. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were uncomfortable with our new power.
Is it power? True, it has made Minsc strong. Boo can scarcely get comfortable, so firm has my physique grown. But what does the parasite take in return? It is a horror wrapped in honey. Stay your sweet tooth, says Boo.
Boo's right. Boo is absolutely right. We ought to discuss the tadpole.
As you wish, but quietly. It is listening.
Do you know of a cure?
On this matter, I have held small council with Boo. If the worm is lodged within our skulls, should it not be possible to simply squeeze like so? Until something pops out.
He's gonna shit himself.
Pay that noise no mind. Boo has not feasted on evil's flesh in some time, and it has set his gut to bubbling.
Okay. Withers, can you clean that up, please? He's dropped a load all over the floor. So you have no ideas for a cure?
None at all. Though Boo is tiny. Perhaps he could just crawl into our ears and...
Oh god.
Ah, you are right, Boo. A ridiculous notion. It would be far too dark to see.
Oh my god, I love this guy. Yeah, that reminded me I needed to read that letter from Orin. The Stone Lord's skull echoes with absence, and the tadpole alone is not enough to fill it. Take on the crone's dust-pocked form and fill his thoughts with old adventures, so that he might smile sweetly while he slaughters for us. And do not pulp the rodent. If its chittering gives the Stone Lord pause, then set it aside for me, so that we might give the great hero a final meal when his work is done. That is just cruel. That is more than cruel. That's the cruelest thing anyone has said in this game. Minsc has joined our party, so has Boo. We found a note on the doppelganger who was manipulating Minsc. The Zhentarim has taken the cult's coin to stage a coup on the Nine Fingers and their guild. The guildmaster will want to know. We need to return the gold to Rakath. Yeah. Okay.
Minsc just joined our team. This is the best day of my life.
Minsc seems quite the, enthusiastic ally. Would all do well to remain on his good side. And out of the range of his fists.
So, we can add one bald wall of muscle to our little group. I'm sure he'll come in handy. Maybe as a doorstop.
Someone mentioned in my Discord that, this dialogue option's been here for ages. I swear I've asked him this, but it just hasn't disappeared. And I assumed it was like Halsin's dialogue options, where you just keep asking him the same thing and it doesn't disappear. But I'll ask him again.
The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why?
I just want to know what your intentions are.
I hadn't really decided on the specifics. Obviously, we could stop the ritual, or... not. What? I've obviously thought about it. If I was the one who completed the ritual, I'd have such power. And I could walk in the sun without fear I'd turn into a mind flare.
Okay, I actually don't think I've asked him this, so that's my bad. I don't think you should do it.
A pity, then, that it's not your decision to make. Of course, I don't even know if I could complete the ritual. It may be impossible, but it certainly is tempting.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens with him. Right.
Another day, another dungeon.
Let's get him leveled up. I'm surprised he's a ranger. He's got a giant sword on his back. Unless he's like a melee ranger. I reckon we'll keep him as a ranger. I won't try to multiclass him. But we'll see what we can do with this. Okay, I actually didn't expect that. He's got very low strength and high dexterity. It's kind of weird that he's a ranger. He has a giant sword on his back, but yet he has such low strength. Can you have rangers that use melee? I guess you can. 2-weapon fighting, maybe. I don't really want to build him into an archer. Because that would mean giving him the Titan string bow. And Joey's using that. So let's... I guess we can make him into some sort of melee style ranger. Is that a thing? Shall we try Swarmkeeper? I think that might be one of the new ones. It sounds more interesting than Beastmaster. Because why would he summon any other beast other than Boo? That seems like it doesn't really fit him. These two look kind of archery based, I think. Well, that's stealthy based. He doesn't seem like a stealthy character. That seems more archery based. Let's try Swarmkeeper. I'll probably be changing him again, so feel free to leave any comments of interesting builds that you have for Minsc. Ideally Ranger, because it's the one class that I haven't really tried. But feel free to leave any interesting builds that you might have for Minsc in the comments, and I might take you up on them, because he doesn't seem like a ranger, I don't know. But I do want to try this class out. So Swarmkeeper says you have formed a deep connection with your natural surroundings and formed a magical bond with a swarm of nature spirits. The swarm serves as a helpful companion and a potent force in battle. Choose the swarm of nature spirits you formed a bond with. You can change your swarm whenever you level up. Legion of bees, cloud of jellyfish, or flurry of moths. Let's try cloud of jellyfish. Why not? Why the hell not? Okay, I'll put his dexterity and wisdom up. I guess he's going to have to use dexterity-based weapons rather than strength weapons. Yeah, I can definitely see me changing his class round. You can condense part of your swarm into a focused mass that lifts you up, granting you a flying speed of 3 meters and protecting you from surface effects. I like how I'm like, oh, I'm not choosing Beastmaster because that doesn't really fit his character. Why would he summon anyone other than Boo? Anyway, cloud of jellyfish. Okay, I'll choose Sentinel, I think, for his second feat, if he's going to be close to enemies. Level 12? Sure, why not? Oh my god, he's got jellyfish round him permanently. That is very interesting. God damn, look at his arms. Okay, this is the gear we're rocking with Minsc. I've basically given him Astarian's weapons. Oh, I need to give him a bow, actually. I'll give him this.
Justice walks on 4 feet.
In my boot. Yeah, I've not sure about this build per se, but this is what we're rocking. So we'll see what this is like, I guess. Summon your adorable. Oh my god, I can summon Boo. He looks huge there. Oh my god, what does he do? Just bites. So cool. Okay. We'll see what this is like. Yeah, let's loot this room.
Cracked wooden mask with female features in the Rashemi style. A mailed fist in the firecam armor style.
But this is Minsc's true monument to her. Her Wicklaren mask.
A humble turnip, preserved by drying.
John, a strange little man, but a fine friend. I can forgive him his love of turnips.
I'll give it a shot.
A mailed fist in the firecam armor style.
Keldorn Firecam. He spoke much of honor and faith, but he fought like a berserker when it counted.
With haste.
A worn but still capable warhammer, sized for a halfling.
Mazzy Fantan. Not even the gods dare deny her when she sought to become a paladin.
A wood carving of a pair of wings, like an eagle's, but longer somehow.
Aerie, a brave Avariel, who agreed to be my witch while I needed. She went in search of new wings. Ah, the smell of adventure, in the very heart of the city.
The city's lower intestine, perhaps?
Better yet, what swifter way to strike at evil's butt than to crawl through its innards?
Very tantalizing conversation there, you two. Thank you very much.
So that's progress.
Oh, Boo. Boo. Oh, he can't get up. Come on, we can make it, buddy. There we go.
Looking ahead.
Well done.
Don't waste a step.
Oh god, neither of them can get up.
Minsc takes orders from only one tiny beast, and he is much cuter than they were. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Dude, what are you rambling on about? Oh, Boo's not going to be able to get up now.
Excellent choice.
And up. What? Jump. Oh, forget it. Okay.
All right.
You can stay down there, Boo, and keep watch.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Is everyone okay? Oh, God. Okay, they're cowering, but everyone else is fine. We return to find the Guildhall at war. The Zhentarim face off against the Guild, hoping to topple Nine Fingers Keene. And where is this war?
Something's on my mind.
No time. The Zhentarim have turned the rotward bastards. So, if you're part of it, take your shot. Anything else can wait till the Zhent are buried.
I'm with you.
Good. Because I've already got more enemies than I do fingers. Come on then.
Wow. Oh, they're all down there.
For the fallen.
Okay, let's restore some ki, I guess. Or chi. However it's pronounced. Oh, he does not have much movement, does he?
Someone hold Boo. He does not enjoy the bumpings to come.
Oh, too far, really. That's a shame. Okay. Oh, don't go down there. So I was going to cast like a giant fireball down there or something. Okay, I'll put a cloud of daggers here in case they try to climb up this ladder, though there is net in there as well. I was going to destroy the ladder as well. Oh well. My god. This dude's got a vendetta against this woman. Oh my god, how many times was that? Good lord. Holy crap, that's awesome. She's doing a lot of damage. Okay, come on, Minsc. It's your time to shine. Revenge for her stunning Jira. Or him, sorry. Use your swarm to attack the same target and deal 1 to 8 lightning damage. Use your swarm to shock and disarm your target. I don't think he has any weapons, does he? Oh, he does have a dagger. Use your swarm to carry you to a new location. Shock and disarm him. Okay, seems quite cool. Okay, there's not many left now. No! Oh, good. I don't want anyone to die. Nice. Okay, that wasn't bad. They didn't put up much of a fight, to be honest. Well done, everyone.
Don't know what Greene was thinking, inviting Zhentarim in the first place. Like trying to leash a bloody viper.
I have something to ask.
Uktar, I remain Guild Bursar, whoever sits in the big chair. Do we have business?
Uktar, ponder where you know the name from. Why didn't I get this before? Well, clearly my history's shit. There we go.
Uktar, 11th month of the year, more commonly known as the Rotting.
Oh.
A time in which all things decay and die.
Is that what's happening to his face? Bursar, is that a fancy word for thieves' accountant?
I do not hand out loans, if that's what you're asking. My business is finance. Specifically, the acquisition of vault keys. The wealthy squirrel their riches away in the city's counting house, where it gathers dust, serving no one. I acquire keys and allow these funds to circulate, like lifeblood in a healthy body. Everyone benefits, particularly those who bring me such keys. So, are you wasting my time, or do you seek to benefit? Have you made an acquisition?
I don't have any.
Until you do, then.
Okay, I don't know where we're going to get those at the minute. Ninefingers is grateful that we helped her retain control of the guild. She's not one to give away what's hers, but we can count on her and her lady's court in the final battle. Awesome.
Moving in.
That's exactly what I wanted. Let's go and actually talk to her, though.
Don't mind the ladies' court. We're just playing a new game. What we'd call you if you joined our ranks. Where you're going, we might just let you.
We serve her still, and so do you. Kind of you to take the Zentarim down first. That doesn't make us friends. Come on then, Stone Lord. If you mean to take my chair, you'll get no better chance than this.
Minsc has no interest in your furniture, Ninefingers. Only in the wicked rump that fills it.
What?
You have been a stone in this city's boot for too long. And it will be no Stone Lord who reaches twixt Baldur and sticky toes to dislodge you. It will be Minsc!
I haven't got the slightest idea what he's trying to say.
Yeah, just go along with it.
Proof that he is back to normal, no?
Explain it all. The tadpole, the absolute, his time as the Stone Lord. And maybe we shouldn't explain it all, actually, because he's killed innocents and stuff, and he didn't really mean to. Minsc, calm down. The battle's over.
So the Hound answers to his name again, does he? And you didn't have to put him down. Good. I'd rather you die as Minsc, the mad Rashimar. It's silly, but do you know, you were something of a hero of mine when I was young.
Even now, your tongue twists the truth. When you were young and 10-fingered still, Minsc and Boo were stone, instatuated on a city square.
Aye. I remember the spot. By a garden on the Wide. A soft thicket near the market, with ample pockets to pick. Celestia itself to a street rat looking for shelter. You might not have been wrestling monsters, but you kept the wind and the rain off. Heroic enough for me.
Bah! You tried to dampen Boo's eyes. Do not think you will be spared his teeth. Evil is evil, even if it was once innocent.
Oh, I'm no innocent. But evil? Well, you tell me. With the Fist, the Watch, and the Council itself all licking the Absolute's boots, who's the only one left standing to protect Baldur's Gate?
She's right, Minsc. She's been an ally down through the years. A friend, even.
A friend? Jaheira, Boo cannot believe his ears. Has the city fallen so far in our absence? Are there no heroes left?
Heroes come and go. But the Guild has always been here, protecting the city. Until the Stone Lord came to break us.
She's right. The guild will fight for the city. We just have to let them. Okay.
I am shamed. Nadeshka. Unworthy to fight alongside my friends. Boo, what am I to do?
I can't speak for your rodent, but I know something of debts. If you reckon you've got one to repay, well, we could always work together.
With you? Pfft. Minsc has no lust for gold, that he would shake grandmothers by their ankles or set Boo nibbling at their purse strings.
I'm not talking about that. We've both got bigger enemies than one another.
Exactly.
Cities' enemies. And Tyr's honest truth, you gave my guild the wake-up call it needed. We've grown complacent, lazy, too sure of our standing. We never would have needed the Zent if we'd had a fighting force of our own. Swords for the city when the Watch and the Fist fail us.
Like a berserker lodge of my homeland. No army or militia serving the local lords, but heroes working for the common good.
Heroes? Sure.
Very well. Minsc and Boo accept.
I'm sorry, you what?
Boo and I will be your berserker lodge. taking the ugly ways of your guild and beating them into a more virtuous shape.
That's not even slightly what I was saying. I wasn't asking.
You are right. I have proven myself unworthy. I cannot serve this city if I was so easily turned against it. If I do not know my own mind, perhaps I no longer know what is good.
Simple then. Trust that Boo will guide you both.
Boo!
Boo.
Boo! Kingpin Boo! My friend, your wisdom is vast and unknowable as the Rashimi High Country. What say you, Boo? When the Absolute is slain,
Look at her face.
shall we join Nine Fingers Keen and show her the ways of goodness?
You did say he was your hero, Estelle. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, can't we just go back to killing one another instead? All right, fine. Let's leave this particular fight for when the actual war is won, shall we? With the Stone Lord off my back, I'll be able to bring my people out of hiding. Cobble together a force, so we're ready when you call on us. You have my thanks. Though, I'm still not actually sure you haven't made my life that little bit harder.
Right, and on that note, I think we'll end the episode. Minsc is fantastic. One of the best first impressions of a character that I've had in this game. He's so likeable, and I can't wait to see how he fits into our little ragtag team of weirdos. Let me know how you feel about Minsc the Jellyfish Keeper. Probably going to change him around a bit, so feel free to suggest any builds that you have in mind in the comments, and I might take you up on them, like I mentioned earlier. We'll talk to everyone at the start of next episode, I think. So, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all then. Bye, guys.